What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? This is Dr. Holly Mays, man. I am excited. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Bishop Chronicles Podcast Daily Manna. This is where we come every single day for about 15 minutes, man, and just give you some information and some things that you could use to be more effective in your day. Listen, man, I am so super pumped up about this because y'all see the new set, man. We have a new set. We got some great things going on. So listen, this is what happens when you sponsor the show. I want to give a shout out to a lot of my sponsors for allowing this to happen. Before I do that, hey, listen, I want to give my personal thank you and give an honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life. I want to give a shout out to a lot of our sponsors, Rescue Me Podcast, Pillow Talk Podcast, of course, very own Kingdom Faith Empowerment Center, WPS Studios, which is owned by my spiritual father, Apostle Vanell Warren. God bless you so much, guys, because watch this. I tell people this all the time. Just because you're not able to send finances does not mean you're not supporting the show. It doesn't mean you're not sponsoring the show. So listen, we're looking for volunteers. We're looking for interns who work camera, who does audio, who does lighting, whatever have you. We want to make sure that you are being supportive and you are being able to help us and work with us in a capacity. I don't know why my chair looks so low today. Okay, there we go. My chair looks so low today, y'all. All right, so anyway, so thank you so much. Hey, listen, today we are talking about an interesting topic. Today we are talking about who is more negative, you or them. Who is more negative, you or them? And I gotta really home in on this, people, because here's the thing. Man, there's a lot of negative people out there, and a lot of people do not realize that it's more them than the other person. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about who's more negative, you and them. Before we do anything, I want to make sure that you guys understand, if you want to be a supporter of this show, or you want to be a person that wants to sponsor this show, please text or call Dr. Holly Mays, which is me, at 214-325-3529. If you just want to financially support, if you want to be a person that wants to help with the lighting, if you're looking at my show and you're like, oh man, they need more light over there. Well, that's only because, guess what? We don't have the money to get it. So if you want to support the show, if you want to be a part of what we're doing, man, you want to have a hand in it. So when you're looking at it, you're like, hey, I'm responsible for that. Hey, awesome. Cash out to Dr. Holly Mays. I promise you it is tax deductible, so you can use it. But do me another favor. When you guys are putting out posts and you're putting your comments out there, use hashtag Bishop Chronicles Podcast, okay? Awesome. Listen, today, once again, we're going to have a great show for you guys. We're going to be talking about who is more negative, you or them. You or them. I would be remiss not to also throw out, make sure that you join Dallas Confidential TV every Saturday at 2:30. Man, got a host of great shows for you lined up. But I want to give a shout out to the co-host of the show, Don and Ryan Russell, John Shug Johnson, and of course yours truly, Dr. Holly Mays. Please make sure you check out that internet radio show. It is awesome. Okay. Also, hey, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make sure that you're marking your calendars for May 22nd through the 24th. We still have our first annual men's conference still going on, and we want you to be a part of it. So we want all men, young men, boys, you name it. We want you to come out. We got a great host of pastors that are giving a great word, but we also have a wonderful workshop on the 23rd from 11 to 1:15 with Apostle Vanell Warren and, of course, Apostle Kevin LeGrone. So we want you guys to be out and support us on that. And without further ado, if you are in the DeSoto area, I know the COVID-19 thing is going on, but if you're in the area, please stop by Kingdom Faith Empowerment Center. We're at 900 East Beltline Road, DeSoto, Texas. We are streaming live every Sunday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. And we are also giving an impartative word every Tuesday for Tuesday night transformation service at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. If you just want to know more about our ministry, because maybe you're not in the Dallas area or even the Texas state, listen, you can go to our website at KFEC Dallas. Once again, let's get back into the nitty gritty. Want to make sure that you guys know how to get in touch with us via our social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Bishop Chronicles Podcast. I'm telling you, we are trying to blow this thing up. Okay, so who is more negative, you or them? Let's be very clear. A lot of people got a problem with recognizing that you're the negative one. Listen, I'm going to tell you a story, and a lot of people that's in my family, they know about this story. My mother was probably one of the most negative people I've ever met in my life, and I don't mean that disrespectfully because everybody knows I love my mother. I love Miss Patricia Martin. However, my mom was extremely negative, so I had to ask myself, why would my mom be negative? Okay, why would my mom, if you say something positive, you say, hey, I got a promotion. Oh, well, you should just stay here. All that old manager stuff, why would that even be the case? Because a lot of times we sit up here and we say, oh, well, you're negative, but we never really highlight or showcase the reason why they're negative. We don't never dig in depth enough to say, oh, okay, well, let me find out why this person is doing what they're doing, acting the way they're acting, because you're uncomfortable about it. You're uncomfortable. So the first question to ask, okay, well, hold on. If that other person is the negative person, let me figure out why. And what you will find out, and I'm going to help someone, what you will find out is that most people are negative because guess what? They grew up in negativity. Okay, they grew up in negativity, where they grew up with a negative household, they grew up with negative parents, they grew up with negative school system, they grew up with negativity just happening all around them. They're just negative, and they don't understand what positive behavior or positive speech really is because you've never dealt with it. So all you know how to do is be an antagonist. All you know how to do is be a person that's against the grain. You don't know how to say, you know what, I agree with that, or hey, I like that too. You don't know how to do it. And that's a psychological and, watch this now, emotional situation that would call for a person to really need help. A lot of times people are dealing with, I think negativity is a disease. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a sickness because you cannot do positive things with a negative mindset. It's impossible to do positive things with a negative mindset. But you have to ask the question, wait, hold on. Are we blaming it on other people, or are you the one that's negative? Have you ever been around that person and you always tell them good things, but yet, they're always talking themselves out of things? Like they'll say, yeah, man, I got this idea, I got that idea, but you know what, man, that's way too crazy. Man, this could happen, man. It probably won't happen. They're always talking themselves out of things. Sometimes we'll blame negativity on other people when in reality it's us. You're the one I'm not negative. You're the one being negative. I'm only sounding negative because I'm agreeing with your negativity. I might say, well, you know what, you're probably right. But in reality, you're the one that came up with the negative statement, okay? Because you're negative on yourself. And I'm telling you right now, this is a season for you not to be negative. You cannot be negative and want God to put miracle signs and wonders in your life. This is the season for you to truly be able to say, wait just a second, I'm going to operate at a different level in 2020. And if you're going to operate at a different level in 2020, you cannot be negative. You cannot be a negative person. You cannot have a negative mindset. You cannot do negative things. You cannot even deal with negative people. I'm telling you right now, you got to get out of that mindset in 2020. This has to be the season for you to say, wait just a second, I'm not going to be negative, so I'm not going to begot negativity. Okay? Negativity begot negativity. And 90% of the reasons why negative things happen in people's lives is because they are around negativity. Whether it's themselves, whether it's other people, whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, God does not want to give you favor just for you to talk yourself out of operating in favor. I'm going to say it again. God does not want to spend time giving you favor just for you to walk yourself or push yourself right out of operating in favor. And a lot of times we have a problem just operating in perfect favor. We have a problem walking in the positivity that God has set forth in our life, and we push it on other people. We get around negative people, and that's not what God intended. That's not what God wanted to do. Okay, God did not want you to do that. So I'm encouraging you guys in this daily manner to make sure that you are not operating in negativity. Stay away from negative people. Stay away from negative people. I'm telling you right now, stay away from negative people. If your mama is negative, I'm sorry. I know you love her, but it's not conducive with what you are trying to do in your life. If your homeboy, if your man, if your woman is negative, this is not the season to involve them with your vision, because if you continue to involve people that are negative in your vision, you will become negative within your vision. And now your vision will become a negative vision, and you can't lead people to help you build your vision in negativity. It's just not going to happen. So you have to make sure that no matter what you're doing, you're moving in a manner to where you know whether it's you or it's them. You have to understand whether you're saying, wait, hold on just a second, I'm being way too negative right now, because that's a vision that God has given me. And if God has given me a vision, then I can't be negative. Because when you get vision, in order to be a visionary, you have to be positive. Because you got to speak affirmation of the vision over your congruence. And a lot of times we push people away because we're the negative. We push relationships away because we're the negative one. We push people that want to help us and sow a seed within our ministry and in what we're doing because we're negative. But we'll blame it on everybody else. We'll say, well, I don't deal with negativity, but you deal with yourself. And you cannot, I'm telling you right now, you cannot continue to deal in negativity and get favor at the same time. It just won't happen. So I want to encourage someone in the next couple of minutes that we have here is that, hey, listen, you have to make a determination. Who's the negative one? Is it you or is it them? Is the reason why your vision didn't come to pass because of them or because of you? Because you couldn't get up, because you're so negative. Let me help you with this. Laziness is negativity. Laziness is negativity. I'm telling you right now, laziness, if you are lazy, consider that negativity in your life. If you are a liar or a procrastinator or a person that exaggerates, that is negativity because it's not reality. And anything that is not reality that will help push the agenda is negativity. Even if you're saying, well, I want to do it, but I can't do it today, is negativity. The word it just cannot be in your vocabulary. It just cannot be in your vocabulary. You got to quit telling yourself what you can't do. You got to quit telling yourself what you're not going to do. You need this. I can't do it without this. I can't do it without this person. You are being your biggest negative enforcer. You are telling God, don't help me because I don't believe, one, that you can do it, and I certainly don't believe I can do it even though I talk it. I make it talk it, but I don't believe it because within my actions, I'm not showing that I believe it can happen. I'm just trying to help some people. If you talking, I'm gonna do this, but you stay asleep in the bed, or you're a procrastinator, or you don't go ahead and do it, or you say I can't do this without this. Let me help you with something. Then it will not happen because you have just become a procrastinator. And when you become a procrastinator or a negative enforcer within your stuff, you are negative. You are negative. So listen, guys, I encourage you in this morning edition of Daily Manna, don't be negative, okay? Don't hang around negative people. Know that God put you in position to have purpose. Know that God put you in a position to be able to be the best that you can be and be able to operate at a level second to none. Okay? Don't let people tell you what you cannot do. Let me be very clear with you. This production for Bishop Chronicles podcast is a one-man job. I do this every single day on my own. Because I woke up one morning and I said, God gave me a vision, but he's not going to give vision and don't give me tools in the process. He's not going to give me vision and not give me tools in the process. So if God implanted vision in you, you better believe that sometimes you don't need outside tools. The biggest tool is within you. Listen, guys, I pray that this was something valuable to you. Listen, share this. Make sure you continue to do a watch party with this, because someone is walking around and they don't even know they are the reason that their vision is still stuck on standstill. Okay? But listen, I love you guys with the love of the Lord. Remember to uplift Christ wherever you go. Make sure you watch Bishop Chronicles every Monday at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Set your timer. We're going to be right here. Man, we're going to be going through YouTube, Facebook, you name it. We're blowing this thing up, man, but we need your help. Once again, if you want to be a supporter of the show, we just ask that you, please, if you want financially, cash app us. Okay, or you want to help with the show, you want to help with lighting, you want to help with producing, directing, you want to do your directorial introduction. Great. Come on, we're accepting all interns. Just text me at 214-325-3529. Otherwise, man, continue to look at the show. Once again, make sure you guys check us out on Saturday at 2:30 for Dallas Confidential TV Internet Talk Show, where it's me and my co-hosts, Shug Johnson, Dunn, and Ryan Russell. And if you are in the DeSoto area, please make sure you join our first annual men's conference on the 22nd through the 24th of May. Wonderful preachers, wonderful ministry. I'm excited about it. And of course, make sure you join us live each and every Sunday at 2 p.m., 7 p.m., Kingdom Faith Empowerment Center, or you can visit us at kfecdallas.com. Listen, man, I thank you so much for joining me. Once again, this is Daily Manna, just food that you can eat on, man, to help you with the rest of your day, man. I love you with the love of the Lord. Remember to uplift Christ wherever you go, and remember to make the rest of your day the best of your day. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.